Do you have a $100 bill in your wallet right now? I'm guessing not. In fact, I reckon it'd take the average Australian quite a while to realise if they disappeared altogether. I'd certainly have no idea. But UBS analysts say that we should turf the $100 note, and they throw down a couple of facts as to why. First, there are 300 million $100 notes in Australia, but they're almost never used by the general population. Second, that means that there are almost 3 times as many $100 bills than $5 bills by number. And third, 92% of all currency by value in this country is held in 50s and 100s. Now they say that doesn't make sense, especially considering how quickly we're all transitioning to non-cash payments and tapping our cards and stuff like that. This chart shows ATM transactions versus credit card transactions since 1995, and it pretty much outlines what I'm talking about. India this week opted to cut its 2 highest denomination banknotes, and UBS says that we should be following their lead. The theory is that it would help reduce crime, or at least annoy criminals who tend to use cash to avoid paper trails. And banks would love this because it would lead to fewer cash transactions and push people towards online payments, which usually generate a transaction fee, so it would push revenue higher. And on top of that, another theory is that household deposits would rise, which would help bank capitalisation, which has been a major problem lately. Now, people are always complaining about the little 5 and 10 cent coins being annoying, but maybe the problem is at the other end of the scale. I mean, would you really miss the big green notes if they disappeared?
Malcolm Farr from news.com.
If you're nice to the Sharks, you'll get a lot of time. There you
go. Thanks for your address. Can I go to something that wasn't in the budget? And it might seem strange given we have a $1.6 trillion economy, but it's a real issue. Why haven't you abolished the 5 cent coin? It's lost its utility in a cashless marketplace. It's a nuisance, and it costs 6 cents to make a 5 cent coin. I would have thought, living within your means, you would address something like that.
Well, Mal, if you can get as many people like in this room again who are interested in that topic, I'll answer your question. I mean, I'll take it up with Reserve Bank Governor, Mal. Why don't we get some questions on the budget? Thanks.
Maybe you could make it in South Australia. It costs 10 cents. To West Australia.
Treasurer Andrew Probyn
just took your name down, Mr. Yeoman.
Treasurer Andrew Probyn from the West Australian. Andrew Probyn from the West Australian. Is this working? Yep. I thought his question was actually quite a good one.
We'll get 500 more of your mates and we'll do it next time.